Indian Relay. We're going to begin with the youth. We're still looking for, I believe, a couple of teams. So we're calling on Little Black Bear and Wild Child. I see we got 2 teams going to the track to get set for the youth race. We're calling on Little Black Bear and Wild Child. Make your way to the racetrack, please.
We are live right here with 7th Generation Podcast. I'm here with Jason Lee. My name is Donnie Mack. We welcome you guys to the 2026 Poundmaker Indian Relay. Before we get going, we're going to go to the Indian Relay prayer. Creator, thank you for this day, for bringing together the many tribes to one fire. May all the grandmothers and grandfathers watch over us, guide and protect the warriors and athletes. May each decorated rider mount their painted horse with speed and agility. Loosen them reins, race swiftly, exchange accurately, and gallop stride for stride, maneuvering for position. Rider and horse become one as they make that final turn headed toward the finish line. Hi, hi, Nanu Tawimao, Mansell Stone, your Indian Relay prayer.
Keep the dust up.
You can lower mine. It's time, Indian Relay action coming your way. As we're getting set here for heat number 1, we got 4 teams. Whitefish Warriors, Cairo Jackson, Stick Racing in the red and the black. Little Black Bear down there in the black and the white, and Wild Child from the Soto First Nation. We got Whitefish, Poundmaker, and Soto. Are you guys ready for some Indian Relay action? As we get set here, Cairo Jackson, no stranger to the game, the young phenom, ready to make things happen here for the Whitefish Warriors. Also, Vienna Antoine riding for Stick Racing, coming from the Poundmaker First Nation. Little Black Bear coming from the Soto First Nation. Also, Wild Child. As we take off, right off the get-go, we got Cairo Jackson wasting no time as he turns and burns around the first corner. As they're headed off to the Buffalo backstretch, here we go, Cairo Jackson in control of this one. Vienna Antoine is there as well. On the backside, Little Black Bear and Wild Child starting to make something happen back there. Cairo Jackson is on and he is gone. Here we go, Cairo Jackson wasting no time as he comes around the second corner. He's headed toward the Buffalo backstretch. Cairo Jackson's got a lead on these guys. This kid is going to be a professional rider here one day. You'll see him at Calgary Stampede as he's making his third final exchange as he jumps on the beautiful pony there. Cairo Jackson hanging behind here. Stick Antoine's Vienna Antoine having a little bit of trouble there getting her painted pony on the go, but here we go. Wild Child is there as he's going to make his final exchange. Stick Racing is still in there. Little Black Bear gains second position as they're battling for second position. It looks like Cairo Jackson coming in first, the Whitefish Warriors. There's the battle for second and third. Here we go. Stick Antoine is in third, and it looks like Little Black Bear is going to be taking second place. Vienna Antoine coming in third. Wild Child having a little bit of trouble there. We got a loose little painted pony on the infield here. Heads up if you can come out here and give these guys a hand and capture him as he runs on into the infield. But that's your heat number one. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Hey, ho, hey, it's Indian relay time. Also, we'd like to send a birthday wish out there for Eric Paul, 14 years old. Eric Paul, happy birthday to you. That's your heat number one. We're going to be going, I believe, to the Chiefs race for the little ones, and then we got the Warrior race. I'd like to thank 7 Generation Podcast doing a great job out here. We also have APTN Horse Warriors in the house. Tawau, tawau. I believe we're going to get set up here for our Chiefs race, the young guys. And then after that, we'll follow with the Warrior race. And then we bring out the big guns. The teams we got here, that's going to be heat number one. Coming shortly here, I got my brother from another mother up here, Jason Lee. He's going to be introducing the teams as they come on in, and I'll be taking over from there, announcing the race for you. As he pick up the trail by the rail on the inside. Here we go, Cairo Jackson wasting no time. Little Black Bear is there as well. Stick Racing coming in third. These guys are not wasting no time. The young phenom, Cairo Jackson. I haven't seen this kid lose a race in a couple years. Congratulations there, Whitefish Warriors taking down.
It looks like your thought cut off.
Heat number one.
Please share the specific numbers or details, and we can figure it out.
Cairo Jackson making it look easy out there. Let's give that young rider a round of applause. Also, the little Antoine there as well. Stick Racing doing a great job out there. These are our future stars, our future Calgary Stampede competitors. Let's give Cairo Jackson here, Whitefish Warriors, a round of applause. As we get set, we're going to be going into our Warrior race here. Warrior race consisting 3 teams, as we're going to have a holder. Those of you who don't know what a Warrior race is, these young Warriors are going to do a foot race. They're going to run up to their buffalo painted ponies. They're going to jump on, and whoever crosses the line first, that'll determine your champion. Again, tomorrow we're going to have our finals for the Indian Relay. I believe there's 10 teams here today, so there's going to be 3 heats. There'll be a Lady Warrior race as well, a Chiefs race, also the Indian Relay race. And I believe there's a Lady Warrior race as well. No Lady Warrior race this year, so we're going to be moving into our Chiefs race right away, shortly after the Little Warriors. Hey, how are you guys enjoying it out there? Are you guys ready for some Indian Relay action? We have Wild Child out there getting ready. Cairo Jackson's not going to miss this one. He's got his little Sorrow. He's jumping around out there getting pumped up. We also have Stick Antoine and Little Black Bear from the Soto First Nation. As we get set here, just about, we're just trying to figure it out a little bit here. We got a little horse out here we got to get set before we can get started. Kakeo Nebeto, Pound Town 2026. Indian Relay action coming your way. We got some awesome teams here competing here for the 2026 Poundmaker Championships. Waylon Bonet's in the house. Cairo Jackson is on and gone on the beautiful little white pony. Good job, Cairo Whitefish. Let's give him a round of applause. Shooting arrows into the crowd, man, that boy. Maybe that was a practice. I don't think that was a race, was it? Hey, ha, hey, ha. Hi, Nanu Tawima, bringing us here today. Every day is a blessing. Cairo Whitefish, good job there, good job, little warrior. We're gonna get going. I'm going to hand it over to my brother.
All right, let's bring out the competitors for the Chiefs race. Next to go, one of a few heats, all right, in the Chiefs race. Representing the Poundmaker Cree Nation. Racing for stick racing, we'll have Courage Antoine. And we got the Black Bear team out of the Soto First Nation. Jay Piachu. And I know we're going to have Northern Sky Relay out here as well. They're out of the Battlefords. That's Holden Fashawn. And Sunny Boys have a team in here. Trey Delver, known from the CPCA Outrider Penn. Of course, he began here in Indian Relay and then went over to the CPCA as an Outrider. And we're not sure about Standing Horse. Not sure about them. We're going to have 4, maybe 5 teams here in the Chiefs race. Stick Racing, Black Bear, Northern Sky Relay, and Sunny Boys for sure. We'll see if a 5th team makes its way out onto the racetrack. So representing Poundmaker Cree Nation, we got the Stick Racing crew. It's going to be a local favorite here. Standing Horse is making their way, not sure of the rider. But they got a team in. Not sure who the rider is or where they represent. However, Standing Horse does have their entry in here. So we got 5 on the track. This is 1 lap around the racetrack with the Chiefs race.
We are about to take flight here, the Chiefs race, live right here, right now. Again, Poundmaker is in this one. Soto is in this one. Mosquito is in this one. Northern Sky, the Battlefords are here. Sunny's Boys, it looks like they're all locked and loaded and we're ready to rock and roll. There's the horn, here we go, Holden Fashawn. Wasting no time, Jay Piachu on the chase there. As we head around to Waka Tonka, Holden Fashawn, Sean Fashawn's outfit, wasting no time. The beautiful grays on the backside, Poundmaker's Courage Antoine in 2nd position. The $7 million rider, J.P. Achu, gaining with every stride, but it looks like Fashawn has the lead as they head toward the TP corner. In control of this one is Northern Sky Relay. Right behind Stick Antoine, the Poundmaker, Courage Antoine, the young phenom, is there, as well as Jay Piachu. Starting to turn him up on the backside with the beautiful gray, but is he going to run out of track? Holding for Sean, making it look easy. Northern Sky Relay, Jay Piachu coming in second. Black Bear Stick Racing coming in third. Coming in fourth, we got Sonny's Boys.
And one loose horse from our fifth place team. Cowboy down on the backstretch. We're going to get him looked after.
Looks like we got a loose horse out there. What do you think, Jason? That was your Chiefs race.
Hey, always exciting when it comes to Indian Relay racing, and it does not disappoint. No matter where town you're in, no matter which teams are on the track, it's an incredible rush and a great atmosphere and an exciting sport. We're going to take care of our guy in the backstretch, and then we're going to set up for the first. I'm not sure how many heats coming our way with Indian Relay, but we're going to get to heat number one following once we get the track taken care of and our Indian Relay rider taken care of and got him the best care out there. Then we're going to be back with, I think there's 3 teams in this first Indian Relay heat. Standing Horse will have a team in here, Northern Sky Relay, and 3 Amigos will be coming out to race for you. Don't have a lot of information on the Standing Horse team. We will get you introduced to the Northern Sky Relay outfit. I know Holden for Sean is going to be riding the rider in that team, and then the 3 Amigos team.
Again, we're going to read out our standings there for the Chiefs race. Coming in first from the Battlefords, that's going to be Holden for Sean. Sean for Sean's outfit. Coming in first. Coming in second from the Soto First Nation, Black Bear, J.P. Achu. Coming in third, Courage Antoine, Poundmaker, Stick Racing. Coming in fourth, Sonny's Boys. Their rider was Trey Delver. Coming in fourth from Mosquito Grizzly Bearhead Lean Man First Nation, that's going to be Standing Horse. So that's how it went down here on heat number 1, your Chiefs race. Let's give those riders and warriors a round of applause as we're just warming up and we've got some more action coming your way. Hey, it's Indian Relay time here very shortly. Before we go there, we're going to be going to one more race, I believe. No, we are going heat number 1 coming your way. An Indian Relay, anything can happen, so you don't want to blink. You know, if you blink, you're going to miss something. Again, we'd like to welcome all the teams that are here today. The pride, the speed of the First Nations, the most extreme sport, Indian Relay. Next weekend, we're going to move this Indian Relay action out to Enoch, Alberta. This sport is blowing up. You know, this weekend we got 3 Indian Relay happening across Turtle Island here. I believe there's one in Saddle Lake, Alberta, and again here in Poundmaker. And if I'm correct, there's one up in the Rocky Mountain House.
Nice to see our rider give a thumbs up to the crowd. Thanks for your applause, ladies and gentlemen. When he appreciates your applause and gives you the thumbs up, we're hoping he's going to be A-OK. Heat number 1 of Indian Relay is going to be on the track here momentarily. With Standing Horse, Northern Sky Relay, and Amigos, they're going to be working their way into the box here right away, right in front of you. That is where the exchange happens. An exciting part of the race, the speed of these equine athletes going around this racetrack here on the Poundmaker Cree Nation. But right in front of you is where all the big action happens. The speed, the changeover, and jumping on and mounting up a new fresh mount, and off we go again. It's going to happen 3 times in a row for you. And that is where a big lead can turn into a small lead or no lead at all if you don't do it properly. Right, Don?
Yeah, it's got to be the timing, the speed, the accuracy. Everything's got to be lined up, you know. In Indian Relay, there's 4 individuals and 3 horses. And, you know, they all got to work into sequence there, Jason. And, you know, like I said again, anything can happen here, you know, with no saddles. You know, it's got to be hard to stay on these painted ponies, you know. But the one team needed a rider. Are you able to get in on this or what?
I'll stick to the microphone. Thank you very much. I've watched this before. I may be new to someone announcing this, but I've watched it before. And you won't catch me being the catcher, and you won't catch me being the setup man either, or the rider for that matter. I'll be off track when these painted ponies are on. I'll tell you that much for free.
But we will catch you at Gold Eagle Casino after, right?
Well, that sounds like a pretty good spot if you ask me. That's where the winning happens, so I'm told.
Yeah, I wouldn't know there. I don't have a horseshoe, you know where. Again, this is going to be an awesome evening here. We want to welcome all the teams that are here. I think there's also a CPCA. Are they getting involved with this one? Oh, not today. Maybe one day, but it's not today. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Heat number 1 coming your way here shortly. We'll let you know when they start to make their way on in. So those of you, heat number 1, if you can hear us out there, start making your way into the infield. Hi, hi. Kakeo, kakeo, miwasin, miwasin. Again, heat number 1. This is the way it went. Not heat number 1. That was the Chiefs race. Northern Sky Relay, Holden Fashawn from the Battlefords taking that one down. Second place going to the Soto, the $7 million rider J.P. Achu. Black Bear coming in second. Coming in a close third from the Poundmaker, Courage Antoine was their warrior. That's going to be Stick Racing. Sonny's Boys, Trey Delver coming in fourth. Standing Horse coming in fifth.
All right, making their way on to the racetrack now on the number 2 box. That'll be Northern Sky Relay. They got the pink. The rider Holden Fashawn. The setter is going to be Sean Fashawn. The catcher in that team, Daryl Peterson. And the back holder is Joseph Fashawn. That again is Northern Sky Relay on the number 2 box. We have Standing Horse. They will be on the number 1 box. And the Amigos team will be headed to box number 3. Back holder will be Ethan Baptiste. The catcher, Jeff Armstrong. The setter is Coleman Bear on that Amigos team. I think we're working on a rider for the Three Amigos team.
There's the horn, a little bit of trouble on the start there, but it looks like we're getting away on this one. Standing Horse picks up the trail by the rail on the inside. Giving that chase is Holden Fashawn, Northern Sky Relay. On the backside, who is that? Here we go. We got a race. Holden Fashawn, Three Amigos is out there on the backside. Holden Fashawn off to the Buffalo backstretch we go. Northern Sky Relay making it look easy as they pass on by. That's going to be Standing Rock taking second position as they head toward the TP turn. Here we go. The first exchange is about to happen right before your eyes, right here in Poundmaker, Saskatchewan, as they head around that Sundance turn, headed toward their first exchange. Like I said, you don't want to blink here. Holden Fashawn with the beautiful gray pony. As he starts to hold him on in, he's going to J-hook down there and make his first attempt on his first exchange. In second position, Standing Horse coming on in. Standing Horse is dismounted. Holden Fashawn, Northern Skies on and gone. First exchange here. Holden Fashawn is right up there. He's walking around to Waka Tonka, having a little bit of trouble on the inside are the Three Amigos. But the chase is on. Standing Horse in second position. The Three Amigos is in third. Off to the front side, having this one by a long lead, but you can't count anybody out yet as the final exchange is about to happen here around the Buffalo corner. They go. Holden Fashawn making it look easy as he's about third of TP lengths up on the front end. As he's heading toward that Sundance turn, Standing Horse and Three Amigos battling it out on the backside as they're rounding the TP turn. Here we go. Come on, Poundmaker, let's cheer him on. The final exchange, Holden Fashawn, the young phenom here. Let's see what he could do as he dismounts. He's able to get onto his beautiful gray pony. Away he goes. He's on and gone. Three Amigos is here as well. Three Amigos in the red making their final exchange as they dismount their pony. Heading for their third horse, looking around. He's able to mount them. They're going to be headed head-to-head here, neck to neck bone to neck bone. Three Amigos, that's a Hutterite. We got a Hutterite on the Waka Tonka. Here we go. In third position, that looks like Standing Horse giving that chase. We didn't know the Hutterites were in town, but they're here, and they're here to battle. On the front side, who do we have? Holden Fashawn, Northern Sky Relay making it look easy. On the back side, the Hutterite is there. I don't know his name, but he's doing a damn good job. Holden Fashawn, Northern Sky Relay. As they're coming around TP turn, headed toward that medicine line, that looks like that's going to be Three Amigos. Three Amigos coming on in. Let's give this Hutterite the round of applause. Look at him go. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, he's trying to change again. He's got a lot of energy, this guy's probably got a lot of potatoes in him. But here we go, Standing Horse in third position, coming in here with the beautiful little sorrel. Let's give these teams a round of applause. Holy cow, I didn't know what we were dealing with here, and then all of a sudden they said, hey, that's a Hutterite. And I'm like, holy, really? Let's give him a treaty card.
Here we thought we signed up to announced Indian Relay, and it's Hutterite Relay. Just like that. Changing the name of the game here on the Poundmaker Cree Nation.
Third position in this first heat, that's going to a standing horse. Let's give them a round of applause coming from the Mosquito Grizzly Bearhead Lean Man First Nation. Your champion for heat number 1 coming from the Battlefords, that's going to be Sean for Sean and Holden for Sean. Let's give Northern Sky a round of applause. And in second position, that's going to be the Three Amigos. And this is crazy. I've never seen this before, Jason. You know, I've seen these guys plant potatoes, sell eggs, but I've never seen them race Indian Relay. Let's give our brother, our Hutterite brother, a round of applause here, giving us a show.
How about that? He's getting a bigger applause than the winner of the race.
Holy cow, this is crazy. This is that's actually pretty awesome. What do you think there, Jason?
Well, I think it is. I mean, it takes a lot of courage to get out there on one of those horses. And not only did he have the guts and the courage to do it, now he's got the glory to go along with it. But that's takes something to get out there and do that. That's an amazing, good job. Not many would come from that side of the rail to jump on and compete in an extreme sport like Indian Relay. But well done, young man, getting it done here today. Had fun doing it, too. Some would look scared. He did not.
Yeah, I think that's Stick Antoine. He's a good buddy of all those Hutterites. I always see his videos there. He's hanging around them, and, you know, pretty good there, pretty good. You sure impressed everybody here in Pound Town 2026. Second place, his first ever race. Let's give those teams another round of applause as we're going to get set here for heat number 2.
Heat number 2, we're going to call on Bear Hill, along with the Batoche Relay team out of the One Arrow First Nation, and the Whitefish Warriors. We're going to call them onto the track. They're going to be rolling in right in front of you here momentarily. I believe we have 3 Indian Relay heats for you. 3 teams in this heat. We got 3 races of 3. 3 heats of 3.
Talking about heats there, earlier I seen a bunch of gophers. I don't know what they're doing all weekend here, but I think they're in heat as well, Jason.
It's a real party here, isn't it?
I seen 2 gophers stuck together. Unless they were chihuahuas. Just kidding. Heat number 2 coming your way. Again, we'd like to thank 7 Generation Podcast for joining us here from the Onion Lake Cree Nation. Doing an awesome job there. If you're not following them yet, go on Facebook and give them a follow. They're going to be following the CPCA all summer, I believe.
Yes, sir. They will be at every tour stop. As we pull into the stalls, let's introduce you to the teams in red there. That is the Batoche Relay out of One Arrow First Nation with rider Cameron McKay. The setter is Keyston Whitefish. The catcher is Colton Jacosis. The back holder on that team is Conrad Paul. And that blue team is on that one box. That's Bear Hill with rider Ethan Bear. The setter is Lance LaFond. The catcher on that team, Dayton Gray Eyes, and the back holder is Kyle Bear. So we got 2 teams in front of you. We are looking for some orange to make their way to the racetrack, and here they come. These are the Whitefish Warriors in orange. They will be in the number 3 box with rider Kashmir Watney. The setter is Gilbert Whitefish. John Doe is the catcher on the Whitefish Warriors. and that back holder is Keyston Whitefish. And that will set you up for heat number 2 of Indian Relay. Let's go. It's almost start time.
Heat number 2 coming your way. Ethan Bear, Cameron McKay, Kashmir Watney. Whitefish Warriors, Bear Hill, Batosh Relay. We're about to take flight here in heat number 2. As they're ready to ride and glide into the next side, it looks like these guys are just getting set and we're ready to rock and roll. As the horn sounds, Kashmir Watney wasting no time. Batosh Relay is there as well. Ethan Bear in 3rd position. As Kashmir Watney walks around to Waka Tonka, grabbing the trail by the rail on the inside. In 1st position is the Whitefish Warriors. Bear Hills giving that chase in 2nd position as they head toward the Buffalo backstretch. Here we go. This is your round number 1. Kashmir Watney, Whitefish Warriors, Bear Hills in 2nd. In the back is Batosh as they're rounding around the teepee turn. Here we go. Kashmir Watney's got his sights, his aim on his first exchange as they're heading around that Sundance turn. Anything can happen in Indian Relay as he starts to come on in, pulling up his gray painted pony here. Kashmir Watney, no stranger to the game. This guy is gonna be a phenom here one day. You know, here he comes, the first exchange. Kashmir Watney is off. He's going to make his first mount. Right there is Bear Hills as well, as they have a little bit of problem. They're getting on. He's on, and he's ready to give that chase. Batosh is having a little bit of trouble getting on there, containing their little pony, but Kashmir Watney, that's where the race is. On the backside, Kashmir Watney switching some gears there as he starts to fly on down. Kashmir Watney, this kid can ride. On the back end, who is the blue team there? Let's see. That's going to be Bear Hills giving the chase in 2nd position. Batosh on the backside around the 2nd corner giving the chase as well, but Kashmir Watney is about 40 teepee poles ahead on the front side. Kashmir Watney around the Sundance corner over there, already coming on in, painting up his horse, coming in to make his final exchange. Kashmir Watney, this kid is looking good and he's looking fast. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's cheer him on. Whitefish Warriors. The second exchange was good. Here's your final exchange. Gilbert Whitefish puts that setup up there and lets his son go. Here is Bear Hills on their final exchange. Bear Hills, Ethan Bear, looking for his 3rd pony as he gets on, and he's ready to make his final round. On the backside, though, as they still coming in there, that's Batosh Relay, Leland Ridsdale, One Arrow First Station. They're going to be in the red. Kashmir Watney's already on the backstretch as he's heading toward the teepee corner. Bear Hills is on the backstretch. Batosh having a little bit of trouble to make their final exchange, having a little bit of trouble there getting his little buffalo painted pony into his box down there. But Kashmir Watney makes his way on down as he has his sights. The medicine line is there. Whitefish Warriors is here. Poundmaker, let them know you're here. Kashmir Watney. The race is not over yet. Bear Hills on the backside, coming in battling for that 2nd position. Bear Hills, Ethan Bear. We leave nobody behind. On the backside in the red, that's going to be Leland Ridsdale from the One Arrow First Nation, a new team to the scene. How's it going? Oh, she didn't want to say. But we are still here. Like I said, we leave nobody behind. As he heads around the third corner, the TP turn. Starting to make his way down to the Sundance turn, and he's got his sights set for the medicine line. Heads up there, Kashmir Watney. We got somebody coming on in. Let's give the Whitefish Warriors a round of applause. Kashmir Watney. Let's give Batosh Relay a round of applause. Bear Hills as well. This is the way it's going to play out. Kashmir Watney, the Whitefish Warriors, taking down heat number 2. Coming in second position, Bear Hills. In third, we got Batosh Relay. Again, that's your heat number 2. We got another heat coming your way, heat number 3. What do you think there, Jason?
Well, I think it's exciting, and I think as long as the weather cooperates, we're going to be doing this all over again after 7 heats with the CPCA tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to line them up again and race them again, Indian relay style.
I noticed there that Hutter right there earlier trying to do 4 exchanges. What do you think?
Well, that might be their twist on the sport, maybe, eh?
I don't know. I don't think.
As long as they got enough horsepower and where they're at, maybe they do. Maybe they have so much horsepower they want to do 4 exchanges.
I think he thinks everything happens in 4s because that's how it is in
that could be
Indian
how
country.
it is.
Again, let's give these teams a round of applause. The Whitefish Warriors, Kashmir Watney, Gilbert Whitefish, and the crew. Congratulations, taking down heat number 2. They're going to find themselves tomorrow in the final heat. Good riding there, Kashmir Watney. Cairo Watney is there. No, Cairo Whitefish. Sorry there, Cairo.
All right, heat number 2 is going to make their way onto the track now. Our final Indian relay heat. We have Blue Hill. We're going to call on Stick Racing as well, and Black Bear. Those are the 3 teams in our final heat for you. You win, and you go to the big race tomorrow. Simple as that. Blue Hill, Stick Racing, and Black Bear.
Black Bear, you know, those guys, they started last year. They come from the Soto First Nation. Their rider is the $7 million rider. That's J.P. Achua. They took 4th last weekend at the Muckleshoot Cup, so they're going to be a team to watch out for here, Jay.
Definitely a force to be reckoned with here on the Poundmaker Cree Nation. One more exciting heat set to roll for you. The real deals are coming to the track now.
Again, we welcome Waylon Bonet in the house, taking some awesome footage out there. Good to see you there, brother. Again, we like to thank the track staff for doing such an amazing job here this weekend. You know, a lot of hours gets put into this track. Poundmaker, you know, it's kind of a place where it's known for Indian relay. You know, it's kind of like the capital for Indian relay.
All right, our racing teams are starting to make their way onto the track. Let's introduce you to Blue Hill. They will be off that number 1 box in front of you with rider Cameron McKay. Setter is Keyston Whitefish. Catching will be Colton Jacosis. And the back holder will be Conrad Paul. That's Blue Hill. They are in red on box number 1. Now we got another team making its way from the infield here. In the blue. Oh, Stick Racing was first out in red. All right. All right, we introduced Blue Hill. I had them backwards. Stick Racing is in front of you. With rider Courage Antoine. Center Lyndon Antoine. Catching is Daryl Antoine. And back holding, that's Billy Antoine. That's Stick Racing. Again, they were first to get into that. They're in box number 2 here for you. We introduced you to Blue Hill. They're going to be making their way into that number 1 box, and then into the 3 is Black Bear with JP Achu as the rider. No catching is Bubba Putra, and back holding is Owen Rhodes. That is Black Bear into the 3 box. You're set to go. Blue Hill, Stick Racing, and Black Bear in front of you for our final Indian Relay Heat.
Hey, we're about to take flight here. Heat number 3, our final heat, I believe, for this evening. Again, Black Bear, Stick Racing, and Blue Hills. There's the horn and the charge is on. It looks like Stick Racing and Black Bear taking an early start here. Blue Hills had a little bit of trouble, but they're now going. On the front side, Muckleshoot last weekend, 4th place. That's the Stanley Cup of Indian Relay, but as they walk around the Wakatonka, you can't count out Stick Racing. As they start to head on, Father O'Flaherty is starting to pick on up Jay Piachu as they do the fist pound on the backside as they're headed around that TP corner. Father O'Flaherty, this horse can run. The beautiful gray is going head to head, neck bone to neck bone. We got a race as they come around that final turn here for their first exchange in Indian Relay. You can't blink because anything can happen at any time. Jay Piachu coming in too hot to trot, making it look easy, coming in for his first exchange. Jay Piachu is off. Jay Piachu is on. He's gone. Courage Antoine is there as well. Stick Racing in second position. As they head toward the Wakatonka, Blue Hills is just starting to come on in for their first exchange. Jay Piachu flying around the second corner as they head toward the Buffalo big back stretch. Here we go. Jay Piachu on the beautiful blade on the back side. The chase is there. Courage Antoine, Stick Racing, we can't count them out. Blue Hills is in third position. I believe they are, where are they? Having a little bit of trouble mounting their painted pony. But the race is coming around toward that Sundance turn. Here we go as they come on in to make their final exchange. Jay Piachu looks like he's in control of this one. Heads up there, guys. Heads up as we got Black Bear coming to make their final exchange. Let's give them a round of applause as they make their final exchange. Jay Piachu is able to dismount nicely and mount back on. We got Stick Antoine, the young man there. Courage Antoine, the young warrior, giving the chase. As they come around the Wakatonka again, here we go. Jay Piachu starting to pick up some gears as he has the rail by the trail on the inside. Here we go. Blue Hills is in their second round, and Jay Piachu has his eyes on him as I believe he's going to be lapping Blue Hills. Blue Hills, a new team to the scene. Stick Racing, the Poundmaker, Courage Antoine, giving the chase, not holding up as he's not giving up at all. These guys have some fast ponies. Jay Piachu comes around Blue Hills. Jay Piachu is on his way home. Jay Piachu, he's a $7 million rider. Jay Piachu, Black Bear. Looks like we had a loose horse there. Courage Antoine coming in second position, stick racing. Let's give heat number 3 a round of applause. Blue Hills is starting to make their way on to make their final run here. We got a rider down somewhere down there. The rider seems to be okay. He's standing up there. But on the backstretch we go. Blue Hills. I've never seen this team, but you know, they got a lot of courage here because they're still going. This team, I believe, is coming from the Blue Hills Indian Relay team, coming from, I believe that's Conrad Paul's team. This is their first run this year, and you know, as long as they finish, and like we always say, we leave nobody behind, and don't go very far as we got the Warrior Race coming on after this. That's going to be our final heat here tonight. Again, Jay Piachu making that look easy every exchange. You know, this guy is an awesome athlete. Courage Antoine, you know, he's young, he's there too, you know. These guys, let's give them a round of applause. Black Bear taking down heat number 3. Courage Antoine coming in second. Blue Hills coming in third.
We talk about the timing in the exchange. You get the timing, but also you need to be seamless. No extra moves if you want to win an Indian Relay. And that's JPHU right there. It was flawless in the exchange all 3 times, and speed of those horses got him the win here tonight.
Jay Piachu coming from the Red Pheasant First Nation, no stranger to the game. You know, this guy has been riding ever since Indian Relay became popular in this area. You know, this sport's only been around for maybe 6-7 years here. I remember Gilbert Whitefish was there from day one. I believe TK Ferrier, Stick Antoine was there as well. And you know, this guy's won numerous championships. He's a $7 million relay rider. Let's give him a round of applause. J.P. Achu, Black Bear. Another rider down there, but it looks like he's limping his way on this way. Let's give these teams a round of applause. We got one more race coming your way. That's going to be the Warrior Race.
Again, you really got to respect what they do out there with no saddles. It's bareback at the speed that they are going around this racetrack with no saddles. Yeah, we got a few injured riders out there today, but this is an extreme sport. You got to be tough if you want to play the game. And again, no saddles and lots of speed. Things can happen. And then when they start coming across the finish line, shooting bow and arrow into the grandstand which means no hands, on a bareback horse running at full speed. It's just an amazing talent that these riders have in Indian Relay. With the Warrior Race set to go, we're going to bring on the Whitefish Warriors. I know Black Bear's got an entry, Northern Sky Relay, and Sonny's Baby Boys will be out here. 4 riders in the Warrior Race, our final race for you here tonight. Again, 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 1st to 7 heats with the CPCA, followed by Indian Relay once again on a Sunday afternoon here at the Valley View Meadows Racetrack on the Poundmaker Cree Nation. All right, so we're going to get those 4 teams on. Warrior Race, as mentioned, you saw one earlier. You didn't see it, you saw the Chiefs race. There was 1 lap around the track. The Warriors race works the same. 1 lap, no exchange.
With the Warrior Race, it's a little bit different there, Jay. They kind of got to do a foot race to their horse and then mount their painted pony, and then sometimes, it can get a little crazy, but, that's why it's the most extreme sport on Turtle Island.
Expect the unexpected is what you can expect from the Warrior race.
As we have Gilbert Whitefish starting to make their way down there for the Whitefish Warriors, it looks like Holden Fashawn is there as well. Who else do we have in this one?
All right. We have the Whitefish Warriors, Kashmir Whitney, riding for the Whitefish Warriors for Black Bear. J.P. Achu, after winning that last race, is going to be right back out there representing Black Bear with the Warrior race. Northern Sky Relay has Holden Fashawn and Sonny's Baby Boys. That is Trey Delver jumping on the back of that one, representing Sonny's. So there, that sets up your Warrior race here tonight.
Trey Delver, he used to ride Indian Relay as well, and he switched over to outriding, but that kid can ride. Look out for him as well. Also to Holden Fashawn, this kid is they're all good athletes. Anybody can win. Sonny's Baby Boys. Sonny's Baby Boys is also in this one. Sonny's Baby's Boys. Welcome. Trey Delver, also known as the Baby Boy. Holden Fashawn. J.P. Achu. Kashmir Whitney is there as well. The foot race is there. J.P. Achu looks like he's going to be on and gone. Sean Fashawn and Holden Fashawn having a little bit of trouble. The Baby Boys on the chase. Trey Delver. Whitefish Warriors in third position. In the gray on the back side, we got Northern Sky Relay. We can't count them out. On the front side, here we go off to the Buffalo backstretch. J.P. Achu in control of your Warrior race. But on the backside, we got Trey Delver catching up stride for stride with every stride. Here we go. Trey Delver around the TP turn. Trey Delver looks like he was going to catch up there, but J.P. Achu whipping out the whip, and he starts to boogie on out. They come around to the Sundance turn. J.P. Achu, Black Bear in control of their Warrior race as they make their way on in. J.P. Achu, Black Bear, and it looks like Sonny's Baby Boys. Trey Delver, the baby boy of them all. Holden Fashawn coming in third. Whitefish Warriors coming in fourth. That's your Warrior race. Let's give these teams a round of applause. What do you think there, Jay? You must have had a long day.
I think it's always exciting, and I've never watched from the bird's eye view in the announcer stand. This is great action all the time, and fans gotta love it. I mean, how can you not? And yeah, the plan is to be back here tomorrow afternoon, provided hopefully we can find a little sunshine, right?
Yeah, we want to wish everybody a great evening here, a great rest of your day. We want to thank you guys for coming on out tomorrow again. When is Father's Day? Tomorrow? Tomorrow is the most confusing day in Indian country.
Is that right? How so?
I'm just kidding. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Pound Town 2026 Championships. Have a good night.